Scarpins Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklarbro Country the Virus Edition, aka the Pandy Pods,
aka two guys, one couch,
aka two dudes, one
good attitude,
one good attitude,
aka two Jews, no harm in Killabrews,
aka two Mirages, one garage. We're in your garage.
We are in my garage, aka one egg, four legs,
aka one side, two goats. So here we are in Jay's garage. Just because of timing and what we have to do today, we're trying to double up and record enough episodes so that when I'm gone next week, we can release all those for you guys. So we're doing double the work to make sure these get to you. So we're recording a couple days in advance, something we haven't done on a daily.
Here's the thing, stupidity and weird behavior
still happening.
Evergreen. Still happening, so we won't be necessarily breaking news to you, but we're going to give you our take. If you saw a woman going nuts in a Trader Joe's, don't worry, we're going to cover it.
That happened over the weekend, and I know this is dropping on Wednesday, but
guys, we're getting to it.
We got to get to it. Let's jump into it right away. Karen strikes again. Karen strikes back. That could be a whole new series.
There's enough of them that it could be longer than the Star Wars series.
And by the way, this was a home game for Karen. This was totally a home game for Karen. Trader Joe's.
Yes.
You know, she loves the friendly confines of the spacing of the aisles. She loves the snugness of the parking lot. This is a home game for her.
Right. This is her turf, home turf.
The fact that occasionally they'll give her an extra sample.
She knows who to go to get that stuff.
Did you just call it her home turf?
I did call it her home turf.
Okay, so home turf, I should just take a small digression.
Yeah.
This to me is the dumbest name ever for a sports bar at an airport.
So there is a sports bar in LAX. I forgot which
Terminal 4.
Terminal 4.
American Airlines.
American Airlines. And the sports bar is called Home Turf.
Home turf.
That's nobody's home turf.
Whose home turf is that? By the way, whose home turf is an airport? Like in the
Who's like, man, I got to go through security just so I can watch this game with my boys.
I got to buy a plane ticket so I can see my game at my favorite sports bar in Terminal 4 of LAX.
Home turf. It should be called away game.
Yeah. Away game would have been great.
It should be called, can I just have a water to sit here?
No, it should be called, you got to pay to sit here.
Right.
It should be called...
Can I just get a water?
It should be called Me and a Bunch of Frickin' Transients.
Yeah.
Sports bar.
It should be called Guy Standing Over My Table just because he wants to watch the game, but he's too cheap to buy something.
Guy breathing.
Which, by the way, I've been that guy.
Yeah, I've been that guy too. I breathed on many a people.
Yes.
Can't do it anymore.
No, you cannot.
I'll just say this. Terrible place for it's not home turf. It's nobody's home turf.
Nobody's home
Like
turf.
if you're gonna have a sports bar at an airport, fine.
Yes,
okay.
right.
It's just people waiting for their flight. They're gonna watch 15 minutes of a game. They won't watch the whole thing unless they came super early just to sit at this sports bar.
No human being has ever done that, nor will they ever.
It's nobody's home turf. So don't call it home
Call
turf.
it road game.
That's right. Might as well.
All right, so we're back at TJ's.
Back at TJ's, happened in North Hollywood, and this isn't your TJ's. I think it's brand new.
I think
it's not yours. They just opened up a new one.
Okay,
so
this is
not yours.
mine. But I looked at the video, I looked for all the clues, and then I realized, oh wait,
that's every Trader Joe's.
Every Trader Joe's looks exactly the same. So
there are no clues. You can't solve a crime at a Trader Joe's because everything looks the same. Opening day. Remember opening day? Remember when that meant something? Opening day of baseball? Opening day of this Trader Joe's. Now we're celebrating the opening days of Trader Joe's.
All right, let's get into it.
A woman shopping without a mask at a California Trader Joe's caused a scene Friday, calling employees, quote, Democratic pigs and screaming profanities. I'm assuming that
Democrats or Democratic? Like, so if they are Democratic, they're pigs, but they allow for everyone to vote in a egalitarian way.
They'll allow for every position. So you mean Democrat pigs, but she said Democrat.
She's so dumb, she said Democrat.
She's so dumb, she made them nicer.
She's so dumb. She complimented them.
She bumped her.
That is there is nothing more American than the Democratic way.
That's right. So Twitter user D Giles posted several videos of this incident, which is believed to have taken place at the grocer's newest location, North Hollywood, during its opening day.
Not my Trader Joe's, but I do go to one that is in Studio City.
One of the videos went viral Saturday with more than 3.6 million views. So it struck a chord.
3.6 million views means
people want to watch you unravel.
Yeah.
Okay, dummy, here's what it is. It's like watching a baby have a tantrum and throw everything out of her crib, which we'll get to another one later.
Right.
All right?
Yes.
And then roll around in her dirty diaper.
Right.
People want to see that.
They want to see it.
You're basically saying, lady, with all the vitriol that's coming out and the sort of rotten garbage juice that's dripping from your lips at every moment, you are saying to the world, you're sending a message out there saying, the people who live with me at home can't handle me.
They send me to the store.
So now I'm your problem.
Right.
Which shouldn't be the problem on an opening day of a Trader Joe's.
We agree. There's like a weird social contract. Yes, you see the bizarre corners get peeled back every once in a while when you see people's weirdness in public.
Yeah.
But we all agree when we go to the store, you hold it back.
You hold it in.
You hold it in. You hold the crazy in. Just like you don't pee on the floor. You hold it in till you get to a private bathroom and then you let it out. You hold it in till you get back in your car and let the crazy out.
Have you been, I'm assuming this woman has never been to another country. If you've been to supermarkets in another country, you can then come back and appreciate the American supermarket.
We have more choices than anyone.
It's unbelievable. Like you should walk around and say, thank you for letting me shop here. Thank you for allowing me this bounty.
I shouldn't have an option of Panda Puffs, but I got them.
Peanut butter flavored chocolate balls that resemble nothing of a panda. They just have the...
And that's a breakfast cereal at Trader Joe's.
She said, that man harassed me for not wearing a mask, she said on the video. You mean he asked you to wear a mask?
Yeah, that's not harassment.
In a public place.
Let's not... This is a common theme right now, okay?
You're not wearing a mask and you're yelling at him. That's harassment.
You got a lot of right-wingers and a lot of people like this claiming victimhood in a deep level when whatever happened was the mildest form of it.
That's harassment. You just harassed this guy. And by the way, you're harassing everybody by not having a mask on.
Your video wouldn't have gotten 3.6 million hits if you weren't harassing people.
Yeah, if those aren't 3.6 million people on your side.
Yeah, correct.
Quote,
there will never be 3.6 million people and a video going viral of people going like, wow, she really handled herself.
She really handled that with grace.
I got to send this to a friend to just show the kind of restraint that this woman is showing.
There's a video of a dad setting up a little wiffle ball on a tee, and the kid just hits the wiffle ball off the tee. Is that going to be a multi-million thing? No. The one where the kid swings and hits the dad in the nuts.
There's your video.
You basically got hit in the nuts, lady.
Or hit yourself in the nuts with the bat.
Well, she hits herself in the nuts even harder with this next quote. I have a breathing problem. My doctor will not let me wear a mask. What is your breathing problem?
What is it?
That you're still doing it? That's the only problem I see is that you're still breathing.
That's our problem, I guess.
Do you have a note from your doctor?
Yeah.
What does your doctor say? What is the actual problem? Can you define it for us?
Because in my recollection and throughout the course of this pandemic, I've heard that if you have asthma or you have breathing issues,
you have an underlying condition.
You probably shouldn't be out.
No.
And also, you shouldn't be breathing stuff in.
Someone else should be doing your shopping for you.
Yes,
somebody else should be doing your shopping for you, or order from Amazon Amazon Instant Cart.
Yeah, do not go outside of the house.
If your doctor is so concerned about your breathing, which we're saying that it is so concerned about your breathing,
right?
I'm going to assume that you do not have a breathing problem at all.
No,
or you talked to your podiatrist and your podiatrist said, tell them you have a breathing problem.
Right.
That would be the thing, right?
Yeah.
So this lady continues, so anyone harassing me to wear a mask, you guys are violating federal law. Hang on, we'll let this truck pass.
Louder.
I have a breathing problem.
Violating federal law.
She said, anyone who's harassing me, you're violating federal law. Federal law.
What do you know about federal law? You don't even know about medical conditions. Why are we trusting you about federal law?
You don't know anything about, you couldn't even speak intelligently about the 1980s legal drama, LA law.
No, you cannot.
You cannot even speak about former Michigan Wolverine and New England Patriot and Hall of Famer Ty Law.
No.
You can't.
Nope.
You cannot. If you want to talk about law, let's talk about law.
Let's talk about
California started requiring masks or face coverings to be worn inside businesses statewide June 18th. Yep. Several parts of the states required masks before then. So yeah, we can talk about laws if you want.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's officials weren't immediately available for comment on Saturday. Yeah, because they were opening their store.
Right.
It's their opening day and they got to deal with this loser. But the grocer said that shoppers are asked to wear masks in the store. Yeah, every time I've been to Trader Joe's near my house, this is what they do. There's a line that forms and you have 6 feet from each person. They they tell you when you can go in because they want a limited number of shoppers in the store at all times.
Totally makes sense.
There are lines on the floor that arrows telling you where to go so that you don't go crossing a lot of people and that there's a flow of traffic, and you now know how to get to the stuff that you want by using the arrows. Then when you get there, they spritz hand sanitizer on your hands, and then when you leave, you're not allowed to bring your own bags, and when you leave, they spritz hand sanitizer on you again, and you have to wear a mask the whole time. What's so hard about that?
How is that?
Yeah, shopping takes a little bit longer than normal, but you plan for it in your day.
How is that infringement on you?
How is that breaking federal law? What federal law, Jay? I'm asking you.
There
What
is no
federal
federal
law?
law. There is no federal law. That's why.
It is, quote, is our preference for, and we strongly encourage customers to wear a mask or face covering while shopping at all of our stores, the company said. Where face coverings are required by state or local authorities, which they are in California, which they are in North Hollywood, which is this one, we communicate that to our customers as well.
Period. That's the end of the argument right there.
That's it. Many of the comments on social media about Trader Joe's the incident, are similar to responses on a viral Facebook post about a mask customer posted, maskless consumer
before
posted
we get
earlier
to the
in the
next woman who was also an idiot. This woman wasn't just yelling. She was getting in people's faces.
I know.
Which, if you were infected and you were yelling in someone's face, you could have infected a number. This could have been a cluster event because of you. This could have been a damage to the economy and a cluster event because of your out of control
reckless behavior has consequences. I know that in your family, the consequence is people don't want you around. You walk up to people at your Thanksgiving dinner and they're like, oh God, here she comes, right? There are real consequences at this Trader Joe's.
You're not just an embarrassment. You're a danger. You're a threat.
Dangerous embarrassment. All right. So this other maskless consumer was posted about her on Facebook post Monday. Amber Lynn Gillies posted a video of a barista named Lennon Gutierrez. Best name ever.
Lennon Gutierrez.
And says that he refused her service for not wearing a mask. Yeah. Record yourself so that we can have the evidence against you. Thank you very much. It's like your own body cam photo.
She did. Gillies.
A GoFundMe campaign for Gutierrez has grown to, you ready for this? More than $67,000 in tips
As of Saturday. So that's,
how about that?
look at that.
60
Good for you. You stood your ground and now you're getting tips. Way to go, bro.
And by the way, this
it.
woman's vitriol towards him wound up
making him.
people wound up out of the goodness
He
of their
probably
heart.
made more in this GoFundMe than he makes all year.
Or 2 years at Starbucks. And that's maybe an
Saying
indictment
a
on
lot,
Starbucks.
yeah.
All right. There's also footage of a woman in Dallas who was asked to put. This woman was crazy. Did you watch this?
Asked to put on her mask at the checkout.
The mask that she brought into the store. So she knew to bring a mask in the store and wore it into the store. But then when she got to checkout, they said, ma'am, can you please put your mask on because you're going to be coming in contact with our workers. Which, by the way, she should have worn the mask the entire
whole time. Yes.
But she got mad and she started taking everything out of her cart and throwing it out
on the ground.
and cursing at people. You frickin' fucking
Throwing stuff on the floor.
on the floor, out of the
like
cart.
our kids used to do.
Ruining, basically ruining the food.
Right.
You ruin the food like a baby. Like
like
a giant white blonde baby.
With a foul mouth.
Yeah. She responded like the guy had asked her to pay 6 times the amount of what
Right.
her groceries cost, which if he did that,
That was literally her reaction.
if he said you got to, I'm sorry, this thing that costs $90.
Just because I'm in a bad mood, I'm double charging
It's
you
now
for everything.
costs $550. You'd be like,
All right, I'm throwing
you'd
everything
start
out of the
throwing
cart.
stuff out of the cart. Okay, you get mad about that, but this is ridiculous,
She
right?
was like, watching her go nuts, it felt like when your friend, back when you were in your 20s and your friend just was so drunk, they were out of control. You're just like, please, we got to wrangle.
You're trying to wrangle.
We got to
your
wrangle this
drunkest
person.
friend. Like
get him in.
You're like, no, Karen, nope, don't throw that.
we need
don't
that
throw
food.
it. Don't throw that.
We need it.
Now we got to pay for it, Karen. Now we got to pay for it, Karen.
Great. Way to
stop,
go.
Stop. Just stop.
Get her into a cab and get her home.
Sit down and breathe, Karen.
Get her into a cab and get her home.
Walk her around the block a little bit. She's
Don't
crazy.
put on your mask. Put
We're
it
gonna
on.
have to pay for it. Just listen to them.
Just
Jesus
take a route.
Christ.
Take a walk around the block.
How
with
many
me.
times did you say that to your drunkest friend? Just listen to the guy. Don't fight him on this. Stop.
Just stop. You're making it worse.
We've been in that thing right there. It's just stop crying, Karen. Just stop crying. It's silly. It's
Right.
silly.
Yeah.
It's silly. When innocent people are being held emotionally hostage by the insane,
Yes.
I feel like someone should be able to walk up to her and basically, this is my thing, shoot like 28 super soakers in her face.
Like
it's not going to hurt her.
It's like a spray, like when an animal's out of control.
That's
It's like
right. Or let me say this. This is what should happen. This is what should happen to this person. If you're going to act this way, someone should be allowed to bring a skunk up and skunk her. It's not going to hurt her.
No.
But it's going to be such an inconvenience. She's going to have to take a bath in tomato. She's going to have to go take a bath in tomato soup. She's going to ruin her car.
Right.
All these things happening. When you act this way, you get skunked.
You get skunked,
right? Does that work?
I think
that
we gotta
work?
bring skunking out.
Or bring in Caesar Milan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caesar Milan and
Whip
have him
this bitch in
control-
line. That's
Just
all I'm
get her
saying.
into shape.
That's all I'm saying.
Get her into shape.
All right, gang. That's our first story here.
Madness. We've all seen the video. We've all seen
We've
it.
Karen'd up. We've leveled up.
Yes.
Karen style.
Yes.
When we come back, oh my God, speaking of Little Caesars, the Little Caesars is in deep trouble. That's
Pizza.
That's on the other side of this. We'll be right back.
Guys, want to talk to you about your mental health. We know that these are really trying times. We know that everyone has a baseline of anxiety in their lives, and it's been
Add to it
ratcheted
the
up.
pandemic, and it's just way worse right now.
My wife
understand
is a
that.
therapist. Her practice has gone up simply because people are seeking that help. They need that help. That's why we are super grateful for our sponsor, Talkspace, Talkspace.com. They have all kinds of therapists there who can help you immediately. You can, once you get matched with your therapist, you can text them pictures, you can write them, you can call them. Everything is done
As
through
much as you
Talkspace's
want. It's so
24/7, and everything's done through their Talkspace secure
platform.
platform. They have therapists specializing in all kinds of things, relationship, anxiety, all the things that are affecting us right now in our lives. We know these guys more than ever. Last month was Mental Health Awareness Month.
We should be aware of it every month, and Talkspace understands that. Right now, we want to get you guys the help that you need to help you make it through this.
So
thing.
here's the deal. As a listener to this podcast, you can get $100 off your first month of Talkspace. Go and to match with your perfect therapist, go to Talkspace.com and download the app. Or you can download the app. Make sure that you use the code SKLAR. That lets them know that we sent you. That's
Plus,
how
you get $100 off your
$100
first
off
month,
the
which
first
is
month.
pretty good.
Definitely. And this is a chance for you to help yourself. We want you guys to be in the best tip-top mental health shape and get the help that you need. That's Sklar at Talkspace.com. Check it out.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I don't know if are we allowed to announce it yet? I think we can, right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but let me just say, if we're not allowed to announce it, then we're highly encouraging you to watch the Tournament of Laughs for the second
And
round.
if we so happen to be in it and to have advanced, please
you need
vote
to
for
vote.
us.
We need your vote. Just vote for us early and vote for us often.
Vote as much as you can. This is a super important thing. We have great bits on the
Yeah,
horizon.
we just shot our third round bit that we love and we want to show it to you. But the only way we do it is if you guys vote, and you did a great job last time. So
Let's keep the
watch
train
Tournament of
rolling.
Laughs this Sunday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time, and 8 Mountain, 9 Central. Check it out. All right, you ready for this?
All right. I don't know where to put Little Caesars Pizza in the pantheon of fast food pizza chains.
Pizza and
Right.
chains.
Right. It's a deeper discussion that I would probably reserve for the guys over at the Doughboys podcast.
I bet they've dealt with that.
I'm sure they
And
have.
I'm sure they've done a beautiful job. Fantastic podcast to check out, by the way.
And let me just say this. It's been about 30 years since I've set foot inside of a Little Caesars.
University of Michigan.
Right. I haven't set foot in an actual full-size one, but in the University of Michigan, in the Union, there was a Little Caesars. They had crazy crusts, right?
Crazy bread.
Crazy crust, Little Caesars.
There's nothing better in terms of pizza that tastes better than insanity.
Right. Insanity mixed with the hot cheese on a bread, and you've got it. But so Little Caesars, I can't separate all my good memories of like studying and then taking that studying break and eating Little Caesars and having someone put it on Entree Plus and pay for it with me.
That's right.
So I can't separate those great feelings of that time with the food itself. So I'm
Also,
having
your
positive.
tastes were terrible.
Right.
Like your 20,
Palate hadn't been developed
You're
yet.
you're 25 is when it starts. So you got to cut yourself some slack. But then again, Jay, even as an adult, you've been
I've
known.
been duped by Domino's.
You've been known, and I'm sure we've told this story. Have we told the story on here?
I don't know if we've told it
We've
on
told
this
it so
one.
many times.
So, very quickly, once again, sorry, apologize to those who know the story, but I went to my first birthday party for my son when it was like going on the birthday party circuit when he was 3. We went to, or 2.5 even.
And it's fun. You go and you hang out with the
We
parents.
went to a party at a really nice house. There was great food. They had salads and all kinds of awesome food. And then they had this pizza on this round marble slab in their kitchen.
Nice house, too. We got a
Very nice
very
house.
nice house. So the pizza comes out on a marble slab. And Jay, what do you think?
I'm like, let me try a little of this pizza. It looks really good. I try it. It's some of the best pizza I've ever had. It is so good. The seasoning, I don't know what they did to it. It was really, really good. And I made a point to go over to the woman who hosted the party. And I said,
God.
you have to tell me where you got or did you make this unbelievable artisan pizza? that I
What
just
artisan pizza place
did you get this from? Because I need the number because I'm going to go.
What storefront restaurant
Pardon
that
me,
only
ma'am.
has two tables in it?
What Michelin star pizza
Yeah.
joint did you pull this out of? And she said it's Domino's. And so at that point, I was like, I got to reconfigure my thinking on everything,
Yeah,
including like when is a child a child?
Remember, Domino's was
Is
like
it
very anti-abortion.
Very pro-life. So like, I was like, is it in
Maybe I now believe that.
conception?
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
I now
So
believe it's
I had
like
to recalibrate everything in my
it's
life.
crazy.
So okay, maybe I don't know. That was my.
Jay, I love that. That's your
that story is my Burning Man. That's
You-
my remind you. Remember when I got duped by Domino's?
And
That's
for that fact, the fact that it is your Burning Man, it's that I feel bad.
and I'm also going to say it's not as good as Pizza Hut. Little Caesars.
what Burning Man?
Not Burning Man, but Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
But Domino's or Little Caesars. Domino's, I think, is better than Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's still better than Little Caesars. I think the personal pan pizza,
Fine.
the thickness.
Okay, all right,
the
let's get
butter
into
on the
this.
side.
Let's get
Okay,
into this.
so if you're ordering a pizza from Little Caesars by choice and you're not in college. And you're in Ohio, expect them to arrange the toppings in a way that makes everyone uncomfortable. That's just a fact.
All right, let's get
That's
into
what's
this.
going to happen. Okay.
Misty Laska and her husband Jason opened a pizza box. Misty Laska, to me, sounds like either the best or worst stripper name ever, or
Ever.
both.
Right.
At once, it is the best and it is the worst. On the main stage, Misty. On the side stage, Laska.
Her husband
And her husband Jason. No last name, just Jason.
could be me. It's not.
I want to call her Misty Latka.
Misty
Is that
Latka?
wrong? Misty Latka. It's like a crying Jewish dish.
A
Misty Latka. It's
a
like a latke with a tear in its eye.
A sad little latke. All
Yeah.
right. So Misty and Jason open up their Little Caesars pizza box to find
Pepperonis shaped in the shape, arranged in the shape of a swastika.
on their pizza.
Okay. This is like when you remember that, oh, yeah, even though Ohio's in the north,
It's still
Ohio,
Yeah, it still runs right.
like Florida.
So
Like
it's
the Florida of the north.
This is their
Like people still have personal zoos in Ohio.
Right.
Okay.
It's not funny. It's not funny. This is the quote, especially with everything going on in the world right now, said Jason. Thank you, Jason.
Again,
for doing my name.
We don't need to know your last name. We just know that you're spitting straight truth, Jay.
Right. And thank you, even though.
And you.
Thank
And
you.
that Jason. And you. I love both Jasons right now.
And I don't think it's funny either. I'm just going to say
Yeah, it's not a funny joke. It's not a joke. Okay.
Arrange it in a swastika. Feels
Unless you're sending the pizza to a white supremacy group and you put the swastika on it and it's each piece of pepperoni is laced with enough like horse tranquilizer to put down an elephant.
Right.
Then that's
kinda
hilarious.
funny.
That's
That
a
is
great
kinda-
prank.
That's a great prank because
Way
they're
to
gonna
go.
they're gonna at first think this is like done specifically for
That's
them.
right.
They're gonna feel good about it,
And then they're going to start dropping like flies.
like flies. Okay. So this couple brought the pizza from Little Caesars in Brook Park on Smith Road. Oh man, they made the biggest mistake.
Oh, they
in
went
the
to the
book.
White Power Little Caesars.
You can't go to the White Power Little
that's
Caesars.
the white. Everyone knows that's.
You
a
got to
White Power.
avoid that one if you can. You avoid it.
Not the white powder. The White Power.
Power.
Okay.
So they told 19 News reporter Sia Nyorkor.
Sia New York are fantastic. I love that we get her last name.
Right, but not
or his.
Jason's.
I think it's her last
Am I
name, but not
hers? Yeah.
Jason. God,
So-
God forbid we know Jason's last
So
name.
then, they get the swastika. Then they try to call back the pizza place, and no one answers.
Of course, no one is going to answer the phone after they've made you a hate pizza.
Yes.
And sent up hate pizza out into the world. No one's going to then pick up the phone because they know what's coming.
Right. No one's ever gonna. I mean, this is the point where
No one's ever going to make a hate pizza unless Stephen Miller's in town.
correct.
All right, and ordering. So they snapped a photo of the pizza with the swastika sign that, by the way, happened to be backwards. So they fucked that up.
Yeah, you had a chance.
You had a chance to make a swastika, and you couldn't even get
do
the
that
hate right.
That's how dumb you are.
Yeah. You couldn't even get the hateful symbol right. You did it backwards. You essentially misspelled a swastika.
How
How
dare
do you
you.
do that?
Yeah, on a pizza.
It's ridiculous.
On a pizza, you misspelled it.
So the Latkas, I'm calling them the Latkas,
Let's call them the Latkas.
say that they want folks to be responsible
Yes.
for this
Not
and to be
Latkas.
held accountable. I love it. Latka going at them. All right. And I think their punishment should have to be to eat a whole Little Caesar pizza.
Or pizza. Eat two. You have to eat two. That's a double punishment.
That may
That's
be
like
too-
double life.
That may be too cruel. That's
double
Look,
life.
he's not going to live that long in prison.
Right. Just
We
give him
give
two
him the
pizzas.
second pizza just to make sure he never gets out.
Hey, look, they're just trying. They said, quote, we're trying to solve hate. And even if this was just a joke internally for the employees, just stop. I like these guys.
I agree. I love the Latkes. I love them. They're good people. They continue on with this quote, stop with the symbolism and let it go away.
Yeah.
Said Jason. Well, swastikas never go away, Jay.
Yeah, they have to be rooted out. You can't just wish them
That's
away.
a symbol that won't just go gentle into that good night.
Especially as people start to push forward and people are now welcome to the table where they weren't before. Expect more swastikas.
19 News received this statement from Little Caesars Enterprises. We have zero tolerance for racism and discrimination in any form, and these franchise store employees were immediately terminated. Good to see that.
Nice.
Good
I
to
like
see
it.
Little Caesars being proactive and not even saying we will investigate this.
No need to investigate further.
They're gone. They're
Pizza
gone.
came from this place.
They're gone.
There's no way these guys did it on their own.
Ask these fools. Don't ask them a question. Ask them.
Ask them.
Quote, we're deeply disappointed this happened, and this conduct is completely against our values. And I think they should have said completely against our values.
Yes.
I'm not
Always.
telling everything Little Caesar said should be twice. Okay. We've reached out to the customer to discuss it personally with him. Don't forget Misty. She's the one who, what are you just talking about Jason?
She's
We
the
don't
one
even
with
know
the
Jason's last name.
She's got the last name.
Give it to Misty Latka.
Say her name. Say her
Discuss
name.
it with her too. She deserves an apology. Am I
From
right?
Little
Am I right?
Caesars. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, this is bad. Okay. This is people feeling more brazen than ever about their hate, right? You mentioned it. This
It's
is a time where-
scary. Like, this is a time where we need to dial it back a little bit.
I think it's that people are feeling that all the changes that are afoot in our country, they're being told that this country is being taken away from you. They're being if you're as a white person
in the same way that the first story. It's like, are you really mad that you have to wear a mask for 5 seconds? Or are you really mad about the fact that all of a sudden you're not going to be the highest person on the food chain
That's right.
just because of the
By
color
way,
of your skin?
Again, there is no highest person on the food chain. We can all be at the top of the food chain.
There's room for everyone.
There is. Okay.
Or we can make it merit-based, which is almost better.
So the Latkas of this world, we say to you, stay strong.
Thank you for
The
pointing it out.
Laskas, we got your backs. Hopefully you threw that pizza away.
Yeah.
Hopefully Little Caesars brings you all the pizzas you want for the rest of the year, which would be 2, right?
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's enough.
Crazy bread, though. I think
Yeah,
they
you get
have
as much crazy bread as you
Yes.
want. I mean, this was such a bad situation, Jay, and I'll end with this. It laced with so much hate that before I read who the pizza place was, I thought for sure they ordered it from Papa John's.
Swastika on a pizza, Papa John's.
There you
I
go.
think that guy's out.
Better swastikas, better pizza.
There you go.
Papa John's.
All right.
That's it, guys.
That's a show from my couch
From
in
the
my
garage. Guys, we're in the garage. We're giving you different locales, different locations. That's what's fun about this. We're
Yes.
trying to make this, again, trying to get out ahead, trying to give you all the content you can as you prep for 4th of July this weekend. Just please be safe. Stay connected. Punch a water faucet. Wash your hands. Stay connected. Stay protected.
Don't get infected.
We love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da-da.